we are back. We are back. Yeah, so I guess this stream is going to be a little bit shorter than the others, solely for the reason that YouTube literally just decided to die for like 10 minutes. So at least in like my area, YouTube just decided to die for a little bit. And at first I was like, well, I guess I can't stream today. Guess I gotta wait till Friday. And then it started working again, and it's not that late. So I'm like, okay, maybe we can go on. But I guess like just because of that, I guess the stream's gonna be like a little bit shorter than normal. Just a little bit. But also it just highly depends on, you know, like the story, the cutscenes, how invested I am, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Not Krai, Genshin. We're here for that. Apparently, from what I know, we're gonna be, well, we already met Flins, obviously, but like, apparently now we're going to actually like get to know Flins. See what's his whole deal? Who is he? All that good stuff. I've mentioned this a couple times in the previous streams, but I'm like the only person on Earth that I'm like the only person on Earth that when I saw Flins, I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, Varka! And like, I was really surprised to see that everyone was more so excited for Flins than Varka, because I was like, oh my gosh, Varka, he looks so cool, right? And to be fair, part of that has to do with the character of Kinich and Natlan, where when I first saw him, I'm like, hey yo, he looks really cool, I want to know what's his deal. I rolled for him and everything, and he was basically non-existent in the Natlan storyline, and I was pretty disappointed by that. And so like, here is like another cool looking character, and I was just like, either you're a really good character or it's gonna be another Kinich. But we'll see how he is. We'll see. I don't know anything about him really. Gotta see how he is first. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say other than I want to know this dude, see what's his deal, and yeah, might as well go ahead and start. Alright, let's just shut off the music, let's instantly get in game.
Such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Yes, they do. Okay, let me just get the... Unless there's another prerequisite, but there better not be. No, good. Good. Okay, back with the Scions, I see. So bright.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagine. Like, location-wise, it looks pretty fine. I still want to know what this is. Hey, Lauma, can I get info on this thing you read here? Please? Not as much as I'd imagine.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Lauma for you. Hey there, Lauma. We're back.
How you doing? Are you floating? Are you floating? I think she's floating. How have things been these past few days? Yeah, she is floating.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day.
Well, that's good.
It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
Yeah. Cora says hello, hi.
And it's all thanks to you.
Yes.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days.
Hey yo!
So I'm in a good place.
Yay!
And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering. I ended up liking Lauma a lot more than I expected her to be. I don't know. I guess because, like, Lauma just kind of sort of felt like another Jean You know, kind of just like, oh, another like overworked like waifu character, you know? But like, I don't know, she's interesting. I really like her. ABA Skeptic says, hello there. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Not much, honestly. Don't get too excited.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
Oh yeah, also the fact that Lauma actually, like, has an arc about taking care of herself. I don't know if Jean's there yet. It's been 5 years, she still hasn't had that arc yet. Meh?
What do you see?
Constellation? What am I on? A comet? A meteor? Whatever they're called? It looks neat. Oh, multiple as well. Shooting star? Is that a better way to say it? Yeah. This is not Krai. This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait. That's our spaceship.
What? Is it over already?
So crazy they came through a spaceship.
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered.
Spaceship,
So that is all my
perhaps?
power allows me to discern.
At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Nodcry. Near Star Sand... so it seems. That matches what Ether told me, but I want to know more. These little thingies, little dude.
Huh?
Little
What's the matter?
marketable plushie.
The flowers changed color.
These flowers are a reflection of the damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her. And see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait! Here you go! This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Ah, thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help.
Yeah, your people can finally take like cough drops or something.
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Most likely.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all.
Yeah, but careful there. Don't just ask her for stuff like that. Then she'll end up abandoning us too.
But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Yay! Let's talk to Columbina again. Where is she? What the? Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh! The song's different. Huh. Yo, girl, you good? You okay? I hear... Well, these are big flowers. These are massive flowers. Ginormous flowers. Look at that. Huge. Yo, girl, you good? You don't have your weird high heel thingies.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy. Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
I sense the moon's power within you.
Oh, yeah, I like absorbed a moon marrow thing. A lot happened. Yeah.
We got the moon marrow
Oh.
back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Information?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
This has just become habitual for her? I don't know. It's become a habit for her. After living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oof.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Yeah, that must suck just a little bit.
Back to Earth. My thanks.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Do you have her heels back? Yep, she does.
Significantly.
So, what happened? What'd you do? Or what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water.
What the?
Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
Huh? What does that mean? Huh?
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time.
What is it?
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
True.
It is the remains of Arya,
Oh.
goddess of the eternal moon.
Okay. That's, Yeah, it's Arya, Sonnet, and Canon. The Eternal is the biggest. Okay, yeah, alright.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Hold on, wait, let me reread that. It's the remains of Arya. The remains, okay.
Did you not know this already?
No.
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
Is it like the lore time? Is it like the heart, so to say?
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within.
Okay.
That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Well, okay, to be fair, Columbina is the moon goddess. Llama mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky,
Yep.
each belonging to a goddess who
Indeed.
ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
Yep. And there is only one remaining, and the one you see in the sky is no more than a projection.
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the frost moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the frost moon scions call the Kutar.
The frost moon, right? Yeah.
I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
This might sound like like the slightest, teeniest, tiniest bit. Okay, two things. One of them a little more off topic than the other. The first one that's not off top. The first one that is off topic. Hoyo, give her an actual dress. What is this? What is this Hoyoverse? Give her an actual goddamn dress. Like, this is, come on. That's number one. Number two. I'm wondering, because I see a lot of parallels between Columbina and Nivelette, which, you know, both of them are reincarnations of a previous entity, more specifically of draconic form, because the moon goddesses, I don't know, maybe they'll, Nibelung, the Dragon King, but these, days from the past, and there's like a part was Nivelette to be what is this? Mahoyoverse try not to make a design that's all like challenge impossible. Literally, like give her an actual dress, guys. Come on. I like her little like fake sleeve thingies though. Really cute. But anyway, yeah. So I do wonder if Nivelette was supposed to be a how do I put this? Who Nivelette was supposed to reflect Columbina, if that makes sense. And, like, thematically, in a story sense. I don't mean it in, like, canon, but, like, in a story sense, us learning about Nivelette was meant to, like, prepare us for Columbina. However, I'm hesitant to also think that because Krai was such a last-minute addition, that I wonder, maybe it was the opposite. Maybe Columbina's whole thing was directly inspired by what they did with Nivelette. I don't know. Because this really boils down to whether or not Columbina being the moon goddess was, like, always there. Because most of the time with Genshin lore, I tend to, like, be like, most of it was planned from the start. Maybe not all, but most of it definitely was. But with this specifically, I do wonder, again, because Krai was so last minute, I do wonder, like, was she always going to be the moon goddess, or was this a new addition? Was her being a reincarnation always there, or was that a new addition? This means nothing for this stream, it's just me thinking out loud. Anyway.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It can only form after the moon goddess is dead.
Wait, what?
Consider it a form of energy core.
Wait. Huh?
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Like the moon, right? I'm confused now.
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon.
Yes.
Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing, because Archons are gods even before the Gnosis. Like, and even then, these gods don't really need a Gnosis to function. I'm just here.
You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else?
Because she explained it to you literally like 2 streams ago. She explained why. It's because everyone uses her.
Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
Oh, it's not of her moon, though.
I do not desire it.
And she probably wouldn't want anything to do with it either.
Huh?
She probably, yeah.
Nor does it desire to come to me.
I've learned to rarely ever trust the words planned from the beginning, cough, cough, oh, rooster teeth, cry. Oof. No, I get that. No, see, The only Rooster Teeth shows I ever really watched was Ruby and Nomad of Nowhere. Yeah, no, that's pretty much the only Rooster Teeth shows I ever watched. Ruby was made on the spot. Like, I don't know if the writers ever said anything was planned from the beginning. It's not. That shit was made from the spot from day one. It's the reason why, although I love Ruby and it's super, super nostalgic for me, I will also be, like, the first to tell you that, like, Ruby's writing was a mess. But, like, there is, of course, like, the you know, planning stuff. I mean, I don't know, having the big strokes, having the big ideas. The details obviously can change over time.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Wait, but the Eternal is dead. I mean, I guess she just means that, like, you know, the Marrow's eternal, she is the Frost. Yeah.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the Damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the Wild Hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the Marrow...
The Wild Hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the Moon Marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Okay.
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui.
Oh, yeah.
He hailed from Conria,
Of course.
gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm.
Yup.
And he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Alright.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Yeah, I already know who he is thanks to all of the fan art everywhere.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
Yes.
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
Or he's just, like, concealing himself. Well,
I
not
have heard
concealing.
that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Oh.
Why would they say that?
Because they expect her to, because she's a god.
The tale of
Maybe,
his
I don't
final
know.
fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection,
That too, yeah.
from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons.
Yeah, and she doesn't.
But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
I mean, if she's the Frost is the youngest, right? Because, like, it's Arya, Sonnet, and Canon. And she says Arya, so it is Arya, Sonnet, and Canon, or at least an equivalent thereof. I forgot if No, I think the Frost is the middle, and the Iridescent is the last. So she would be Sonnet. Yeah. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know.
Oh,
Be like, yeah. No, that kind of sucks, especially when she's like, yeah, when I was born, bro, I know nothing, man. People called me the moon goddess. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then suddenly everybody is like, this rare guy is after some moon stuff. You know the moon stuff. And she's probably like, not really.
Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
Oh wait, this would be the first one, wouldn't it? Wait, I'm thinking now. This would be actually, yeah.
That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all.
Oh, definitely not.
And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
So Sandrone?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too. Did you just laugh?
No.
No.
She totally did.
That made me laugh, I'm sorry.
Are you two on bad terms or something?
She left the Fatui, and also Sandrone's kinda sort of a bitch, so...
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Eat Weird says hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're, chatting with Columbina. Then hopefully going to, like, meet up with Flint. So, yeah.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him.
I mean, yeah, he's a sinner, so...
Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Hoyo, please have the Traveler speak more. This is amazing.
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it.
Fair enough. Especially because, like, I love Sarah's voice. Like, her voice as Lumine, I really like it.
Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Alright, what are we learning? This is what I saw before, only clear. It seems we landed safely. Ooh, it seems we landed safely at least. Okay. A lot of time appears to have passed. Yep. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were... Oh my god, my brain died. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Ether get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Ether? Oh. Oh. This is some nice art. But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even opened yet.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place!
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Was it because Ether was summoned to Conria?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
When you finish both Archon quests, there's a secret interaction with Columbina if you keep revisiting her again and again. That's cute. There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first. He's like, ah, darn it! Yet another nation whose fate of it being alive is about to be destroyed, and I have to save it just so I can get the tiniest bit of info on my brother. Alright, let's do this again.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with...
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this.
Nice.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle. Just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Dude, if I walk outside, two things might happen. A sign might spot me, or the Fatui might spot me. And I don't want either of that.
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Alright. Once this whole business with the wild hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
Look, girl, it's been like 500 years, alright? Or maybe not 500. 200, I think it was. I don't know. It's been a while.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Aw.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Silver Moon Hall's Selenic Chronicles. Oh, you can visit the Silver Moon Hall from time to time to meet the damselette. For a certain amount of time after completing the quest, your party will gain a new Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nodcry, When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can... Okay. I'm amazing. What the? No. No! Okay. No. What do you have? View records. Okay. What's this? She took a beam of moonlight and, in return, bestowed you with the moon goddess's favor. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to Lauma. Where are you? There you are. One thing that I do find, like, the tiniest bit, this is just my overly, actually brain sometimes, where, she keeps talking about the moonlight, and, like, there's this silly, like, the nerdy part of me that goes,
well, actually, the moonlight is actually just a reflected sunlight. You know, the moon doesn't actually cast its own light, because it's just rock. It's more like the light of the sun is bouncing off of the moon, and
you know? Which makes me wonder, I think I've mentioned this before, but, like, does Teyvat have a sun? And, like, I don't mean, like, the sun in the sky. Like, we all know that one's fake. I mean, like, like beyond the fake sky, like the red mist sky, the real sky, the red mist one, do they have a sun? You know? Because I know somewhere in the lore it's mentioned that Tivat, the planet, is at the very edge of a galaxy. And, like, at the edge of the galaxy, like, do they have a sun? If they have a sun, then it must be really small. Or not, I don't know. I wonder that. Especially since, like,
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
Especially since, like, for example, Natlin goes hard on the sun imagery. They go so hard on the sun imagery in Natlin. And, like, there's, like, a tiny part of me is like, okay, but, like, is the sun... Do they even have a sun? But, yeah.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Krai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but
if we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Yeah, Paimon, I totally wasn't about to abandon an entire nation just to talk with a god, Inazuma.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Wait, what? Okay. Where do I go? What the? Mika? Oh wait, no, I mean, actually it makes sense why you'd be here. Hey Zo, what are you doing here? Wait, a character is currently involved in the quest. Bruh, what? Nah. Nah. What? Can I do focused mode? Yes. Look, when it comes to, like, story quests and stuff, that's fine. But, when it comes to, like, little world quests, I'm like, come on, guys, come on. Alright, let's talk to them. Where's Flins? I thought I thought we were supposed to be talking to the Flins right now. That's why I named this video as Flins Good.
It's pouring out here! Oh wait, the water levels are rising, aren't they?
The trauma this girl has. You know what, let me play as Lenny. Or do I play as his dad? I don't know. I'll play as Lenny for now. Did I kill him by accident?
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Hi.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
I know, so cute.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rearier's super fast?
Well, we'll just get a Neffa to go grab him and tie him down.
Aw.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Or maybe Paimon, she's like 10?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
I like things that explode.
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
It's so cute. In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town.
Eh?
Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon?
Yeah? Oh!
He's
Oh!
been
No!
found dead in their organization's
What?
offices.
Wait, what?
No way.
Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually shocked me.
I'll send a Neffa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors.
Dang.
His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the Wild Hunt? Is Rebrier actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
There's been a murderization in the town.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go.
All right.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
We'll see you later.
Oh, Linny's dead! Whoops. Oh well. Hey.
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy?
I did not
You
agree
said
to
you
that.
would.
I don't remember that.
Sorry, but things happened kind of suddenly, so...
I don't remember that. Are you?
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
Let me tell ya. This game has seriously, improved with their NPC deaths since Tepe. Is that mean to say? Look, I have nothing against Tepe, okay? He was cool, he was nice, right? But, I don't know what it is, but they've just made their NPC deaths, like, so much more impactful. Like with this dude, like, I'm not, like, sad or anything. I'm more so just shocked. I was just like, oh, whoa, okay, damn, that's crazy. But nothing will ever replace Melusan Silver. Dude, when that happened, a part of me died. A part of me died that day. Alright, where are we supposed to go? Hey, so, we heard that the guy with the metal arm died.
Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
Huh?
All of them?
Yes.
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Tepe has had as much impact on me as a rock being kicked. Dang. Oh, Tepe. The poor guy. On the way upstairs to the crime scene, you briefly retaliate the information about Rarier. Wait.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Y'all just have the body laying around? Are you not gonna, like, pick it up or anything? Okay, sure. Like, you're not gonna put any, like, police tape or anything?
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me.
You kind of look like Sino's dad.
The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Sounds, teleportation, mayhaps?
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been Rarier in disguise, like how he turned into ether.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flins was seen entering and leaving this place
Flins!
in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Oh my god, he is suspect. He is suspect.
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
Aww.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major
Guys,
that we
move
know
the
of.
body. Oh my god.
So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible
Move
crime.
the body.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. Y'all think there's a funerary place in Krai? I mean Nasha Town? Well, I mean same thing. There's a part of me that doubts it. All the bodies are just like thrown in the ocean or something.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rarier in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flins, I did notice there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within. I don't remember. I was too focused on his voice and trying to figure out whether or not he had an accent. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flins might be an entirely fabricated identity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rarier in disguise?
Imagine Huta just shows up out of nowhere at like, did someone say funeral? Bro, business would be booming. Business would be booming. Look at this place. It's made of scrap metal. Business is booming for Huta there. It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah. What reason would Flins have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Rerir, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flins would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flins ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least.
Nah, he's a playable character. Well, okay. Technically, because I was going to mention Albedo, technically, Albedo did kill people, but they were, like, corrupted with the, like, Dvalin thing. Technically.
And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flins long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
No, there's A, you know, who killed Signora in front of us. Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret?
Maybe not, honestly.
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Didn't Scaramouche technically kill those people with fake visions? Yes. Yeah, so we do have a couple murderers as playable characters.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Well, time to go. Let's see what's up. Alright, let's see.
plants affected by the Kuvaki. Well, not now.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick! Grab the light source!
Oh. Oh, like in my inventory, or no? Oh, no.
Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Can I pick it up? Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. Isn't that Dane's brother? Actually, let's...
Overruled.
What is this extra bar they have on their heads? I don't know what's up with that.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore?
Well,
is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Should we? Should we, though? I don't know. I don't know if we should. What was this? Ew, it's wet down here.
A fight took place here. Did Flins leave these marks?
Oh, yeah.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flins' voice?
Yes, it is.
Did you hear that?
Maybe,
Right.
probably. Oh no.
Is it?
By killing you guys. That's how. Ah, shoot.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Okay. Did they leave anything behind? No. Okay. Oh, hello?
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
What, E? Do they... I don't know if that does anything. I did something. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just walking. Oh. Okay. Thank you, game, for the directions. Hey, I got light! I got light! I got light! No! 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 Easy, easy. Can I go? Nope, no I can't. Bye. And you. Nope. Okay. What the? Fey language. Complicit invite in the catastrophe. Too late to make up for your folly. Lies and falsehoods. Yo, bro, you good?
Hand it over.
Oh my god.
That was mine from the first.
Yo. With his hereby permanently repossessed.
You're a fool. You again.
Again? I mean, yeah.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
Sorry, I'm just watching. I'm watching. Ah, he grabbed it. Oh, okay. That's a cool shot.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
A little bit, yes. Yes.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
You good there, bro?
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first. Also, it's raining.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Hey, we said rest. Sit down. Sit down.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so.
Why was the lantern, like, corrupted, though?
Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are?
Oh no, his ability
I believe
I have.
I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I guess.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Yeah, there is a possible chance it might not actually be that good, because although the Traveler might probably think they're cleansing the abyss, in reality we're just absorbing it.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense if it comes from the Wild Hunt. You know, it's very clearly abyssal in nature.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
I mean, could it be that he was just pretending to be weak? If this object is contaminated by the abyss, Why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away?
Probably, actually.
Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably not.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants.
Good point, good point.
But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters.
Is that why you look like you haven't slept in like 3 days?
Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes.
/ keeping your eyes open for an ungodly amount of time, which is how you develop the little red, the little red rings around your eyes. Sir, please put on some eye drops and get some sleep.
Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise.
Like, I bet you this guy is living, right now, he is living off of protein bars and energy drinks.
I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Yeah, so did you kill somebody?
Well, no, but...
You briefly tell Flins about the murder, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
I see.
Can you think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
They gave it to us.
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Why would you drop the lantern, though?
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Dang.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow.
Or maybe it was just the authorities wanted to use him because he was good at his job. That's the danger of being too good at your job.
In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him.
And that is why they didn't want to let him go.
But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss?
Well.
So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh. all know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
I don't know, to cause chaos, I guess.
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably. But you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Well, okay. No teleporter nearby. Okay. Okay, where am I going? Over here.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And
Okay.
how are we supposed to do that?
Open the window.
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple things we'd like to look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh.
Yeah.
That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Does the window even have glass?
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Hey!
Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark.
Okay.
I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal.
Okay.
As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The powers, huh?
What you just did? Surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own.
How so?
But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment.
All right.
Our time is limited after all.
Purple Scarf Cake says hi. Hi, welcome.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern. That is a very long sentence.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town.
Yeah, that must suck. I mean, maybe it's because, like, I don't know, like... Maybe it's because Flins has fought Rerir, like, a couple of times. Like, man has a specific vendetta against him.
He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants.
But he would to you.
Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite the very thorough search, few clues have been
When we
found.
fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have you really tried every angle? Found every clue? Huh? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal.
Ah.
We saw it before while repairing the cannon.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating.
Oh my gosh. Is Genshin using the Chekhov's gun? Where Paimon earlier is reading the big manual that I know just kind of dropped on her and it suddenly becomes important later. Just watch, guys. Like by the end of this quest, Paimon's gonna use her epic technological knowledge to, like, I don't know, do something major.
But the real problem is that
when we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
Oh?
In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Oh?
That's right. If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. remember to pick me up by the window.
Alright then. Does the lantern disappear? You leave the room without any trouble. You start heading towards this guy's residence. Okay. Well, that's creepy. That's creepy. So what was the actual Sosi doing? And why... I'm thinking. Hey, yo, it's you. Hey, kid. I just want to tell you, maybe you should move from there. You might fall off and... Okay, maybe not die, but really, really hurt yourself. And I know for a fact y'all don't have, like... good doctors or something. Or good healthcare. Probably a better way of putting it. Can I get food from you? Heck yeah. Do you think in another life, Flins is related to Oreo in some way? In another life. They are, well... They have similar vibes, but I feel like they're also a little too different. Oreo is a bit, too soft good boy. I like the clothes just hanging on the metal bars. That's neat. That's... Whoa. That's some nice, environmental... Not environmental... Oh yeah, environment design? Yeah.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
You didn't say you were streaming? I am mad. Apologies. Sometimes I genuinely do not know if I'm even able to stream. Actually, I was so close to not streaming tonight because, YouTube shut down for, like, a couple minutes. And I was gonna be like, well. And then it got back on and I'm like, okay, it's not that late.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Hot dog.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her.
Of course.
As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward, and I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone, but even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hinza. You have our thanks.
Sus.
We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
YouTube being YouTube to no telling me of your streaming. I want to see how you view the story. Well, here I am.
Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise.
Yeah.
8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. and thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm.
Yeah.
Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked?
Yes, Paimon.
Right?
Yes. Thank you for stating the obvious.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did as Soci was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended.
Well, it's to gain our trust, clearly.
But how would that help Rerir exactly?
To gain our trust... I don't know.
Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy, too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasha Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now.
Darn.
At any rate.
You know, you could sleep at our room, you know.
My colleagues have never failed to
Joking.
live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Or you could go to our room. I mean, I ain't even paying for it anyway. It's Varco who's paying for that. When's he gonna show up? I don't know, but
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
the nostalgia of like a week ago.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
As always, disguise your true intentions. Did I write that right? I think you did.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Oh yeah, like the last nation I visited, it was basically all that. Rerir seems fixated on you. And you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well. And naturally, you understand their limits.
They're exes! What if they are?
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
Alright.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Pretty obvious, if I was speaking.
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Oh. No, okay, that does make sense. That does make sense since the first Cryo Archon was the king of the Fae. Keep going.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
But you don't have the pointy ears. Cause, like, okay, like, to be fair, traditional, well, not traditional, maybe that's not the right word. The like, Celtic Fae, to my knowledge, don't have pointy ears. That's more so like a thing that came in art afterwards. But I know Genshin does. Where's your pointy ears, bro?
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity.
Okay.
And thus did I experience loss.
Okay.
I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
What does that mean?
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless.
Okay, so he's depressed.
Would it not be better then?
Okay.
To simply
okay, you are depressed. All right, gotcha.
But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki.
Okay.
They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
And that's why you're one of them.
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly.
Ah, okay.
I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
I mean, it's similar enough.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done.
Fair.
Nonetheless.
How old are you even?
There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them.
Might the pointy ears be, relate to Hyperborea? Yeah, because I've had, not theories, but I've had thoughts about characters that have pointy ears. I'm just gonna hear them out first.
Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
I guess so.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort.
We've been through a lot.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a Fae.
I am going to assume that you're really old, just like with Zhongli, honestly. There is going to be a point where after working with the Lightkeepers for enough time, people are going to notice that you don't age. like, Okay, let's guesstimate that his physical age. I don't know. Let's guesstimate it to be like 25 or something. I don't know. Let's guesstimate his like how he looks physically, right? Let's say like fast forward like 20 years, right? He's like if he were human, he would look like in his 40s, and people be like, dang, he still look young as hell. And I guess people could rationalize that and be like, oh, I don't know, maybe he just had, like, godly genetics, you know? And I mean that metaphorically. What if he just lucked out on the genetic lottery and he's just one of those people who's... he's like Ryan Reynolds. Where, like, after, like, 10, 15, 20 years, he still looks the exact same. But then, like, fast forward another 20 years. Like, another 20 years. And he should be looking like he's in his 60s. And it's like, I don't know, man, you still look pretty young. And fast forward that like 10 years, he should be looking like in his 70s. He should be retired by now. And people would be like, yo, I don't know, I think you ain't human. It's a thing I also think about with like Zhongli as well, who's like posing as a normal human in the funeral pyre. In the funeral parlor. And I'm like, there has to be a point in time where people realize that they don't age. Okay, in Liyue, he can just say, I'm an Adeptus. And yeah, that's believable because like you have Yanfei and Ganyu with Yanfei and Ganyu. So actually with Zhongli it does make sense. But for this guy, damn, those genetics are good. But for this guy, I'm like, sure, there must be a point in time where people start to notice that you don't age. I don't know. Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Is that why he doesn't sleep?
Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
So noisy.
Well, Zhongli can actually shape his form. That is true. You're right. I was actually thinking that, like, can Fae change how they look? But I don't know if they can. I don't know. We just met one. I don't know. Where's his pointy ears, though? Although, like, okay, so before we get to the next cutscene, because, like, I'm thinking about how when he says, like, he was interested in humanity, and that caused a lot of problems for him. And then he got depressed. Like, that sounded like straight depression there. Oh, there he is.
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Maybe they move out for a couple of years, so nobody notices they're immortal or have really long lives. That's true, yeah. You could just do that. Oh, up. Sitting in my little stool. Alright, let's go.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
Yeah, what would you do in your day? What'd you do in your day? Oh, rest until the following day. Are we gonna get Creepy Dream? Yes or no? Creepy Dream, yes or no? No? Okay.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
It's called living, well, kinda. It's called being at a hotel/tavern in a town made out of scrap metal and criminals. Alright, anyone done?
Hey! Where's Flins?
Oh.
Is he here, or isn't he?
Uh-oh.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
Mood. Man had some rent due.
Flins is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
Hey, look, I'll say that, like, the acting is fitting the animation, at least.
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something's fishy about this. I doubt it's because we did anything.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
Call some of... No, use the correct term. Call your goons.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, I'm just saying that y'all disturbing the peace.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's... Oh?
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Yeah, money.
Come on, everyone! Move it!
And he's not
No
there.
sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Doesn't necessarily mean he's here now.
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
50,000 Mora right now. Hand it over. It's part of the deal. I don't know if that was part of the deal, but okay. After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Nefer goes... Oh, okay.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit.
Yeah?
I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information.
Maybe.
Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part.
That's funny.
But I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
Haven't you seen him? He's weird, and he lives in a cemetery, and like, he talks odd, and like, have you seen his eyes? Man, those eyes are clearly like, he does not look well. He does not look healthy. He looks like a reanimated corpse sometimes. Have you seen his hair? His hair looks like it looks like he's been wearing a ponytail for like 500 years and he just recently took off the hair tie. Okay, I'll stop.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine.
This is a hotel, you're talking like this is his room? That's so true.
While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
Aww.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
He's probably in there.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
This guy's sus. Trust me, trust me.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
No, laying all the burns on him. No, let me keep going. Look at his fit. Look at his fit. He stole that from Nivelette. Like he stole his entire fit from Nivelette, from the long hair to the long robes to the proper way of speaking, but he can't really get the Nivelette like perfectly that well. And where are his pointy ears? I mean, okay, he's hiding himself as a human, I guess. Can he shapeshift? I don't know. That wasn't really a burn, that was more so a genuine question. I'm trying to think of any others. He looks as white as a ghost. Dare I say, he's paler than Diluc.
I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Yeah.
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Fair enough. Imagine that this is a form that he takes just because he can no longer come back to his Fae form. And that's what I assume, since he mentioned that if they find out, there'd be a lot of trouble. There's clearly something up with the Fae. Yeah. I wonder what's up with them. No, I'll talk about that later. It's not really like a theory that I have, it's more so just like a thought that I have with characters that have pointy ears. Look at that cool, you know, that's good enough for a picture. Yes, we're gonna stop for a little picture time. Let's move the camera like here. Okay. What can I do with him? Default, happy, confident, standing, thinking. Yeah, that's good enough. That's alright. No. How dare they? Let's see. Okay. Alpha pose. Alright. One more back. Something like that. Nice. Save that a million times. Okay. Alright, let's go. Whee! Linny, when are you gonna visit your Fatui buddies? He's busy. He's busy doing his little magic tricks in Fontaine. Although Arlecchino's coming soon, so I don't know, maybe we'll see him again.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Oh, hi?
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rare shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite?
He's on vacation, probably. Maybe. I don't know. He might be.
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate.
Wait. A reasonable person had to remember we heard that was about the wait, a number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed is greater than the Lightkeeper's record. Ah, yeah, that's right.
Some of these must have been Rarir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe he wanted to, like, investigate how the cannon works.
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Flins mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too. Or, actually no, I think that might be... I don't know, like, or because if he finds out how it works, then he might understand, like, how to break it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
I guess.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Since are the Lightkeepers a Snezhnayan organization? Because I was gonna make a joke that, like, since they're Snezhnayan, they're going to mourn the guy for half a day. Yeah, you heard me right, half a day.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rerir, and the Abyss? There must be some thread linking all of these factors together. Okay. Rerir and the Abyss makes sense because he's a sinner. Rerir, the Abyss, and the cannon makes sense because the cannon kills the Wild Hunt, which has to do with the Abyss, which has to do with Rerir. Kuvaki is a natural deterrent of the Abyss. The fragments come from the Abyss. Like, come on. Like, of course they're all connected. Besides, is getting revenge on Flins truly Rerir's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. And Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
She does not get paid enough for this.
Let's head out then.
I don't even know what's her weight.
We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
But I can feel it. If you run into Rerir, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Of course, Flins decide he wants a better, healthier relationship.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already?
Oh, it disappeared.
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Oh, that's where the cat is. Alright. Let's go to cemetery. Where's the cemetery? Oh, it's, okay, it's up, okay, alright. What are all these about? What? Oh, are these, like, Wild Hunt stuff going on? Crazy. Okay, cause the Fatui place... Where's the Fatui place? Where's the Fatui place? I'm getting distracted. Okay. Let's, time to do some walking, guys. I think, like, after this cutscene, after, like, when we get there, I think that's probably when we're gonna end the stream, but I'll see. Okay. Can I take a boat? Is that a thing that I can do? All the way over there. Alright. Ooh, electric guitar. Electric guitar, okay. I see ya, A cruise stick. No, I can't take a boat there? No way. That's evil. You know what? I'm gonna cheat it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm doing that. Was there even a lantern to begin with? I'm pretty sure there was. Oh, I was supposed to use the little guy? Well, I'm doing it the other way. Moon lanes. There we go. Ooh, chest.
What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy.
What in the early 2000s indie pop? Right? Oh, there's some Fatu. Ah. Am I gonna bump into a world quest? Okay. Or do I just skip this? How important is this? I don't know. Thieving rats. Run off and everything right now. Do I have to fight them? Ugh! Oh! Oh! Good. Okay. What? No.
The show begins!
I do need to heal. Okay. What's here? Oh, it's just the Fatui place. Oh, okay. I was expecting something else, I'm not gonna lie, but alright then. And all the way up here is this cemetery. Okay. A little bit far, a little bit of a walk. It's a bit of a walk indeed, but yeah, we'll get there. It's fine. Alright. Or actually, no, I'm gonna use her for the long legs. Is it this one? Yes. Father, why did you kill your Fatui buddies? Why did you feel the why would you do that? See, Lenny, I was born into the, well, okay, maybe not born into them. See, Lenny, I was brought up among the Fatui, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I am friendly with all of them. I work with them because that is what I do. But, see, I am allied with the Fatui when I'm on the clock. I don't know. I don't think that would fit her. You know who that would fit? That would fit Capitano a lot more. He's like, I work with the Fatui when I'm on the clock. But once it's time for me to clock out, I do my own thing. Some pink sand. Are these? I was gonna say that these kind of look like starfish, but they don't. I'm sorry, sea star. It's the proper term. It's some pink sand. Yeah, pink sand here. Gimme. Alright, and up here. Ah, look at that beautiful sky. Gorgeous. grab this oculi. Am I? Eh? No. What the heck? What does this do? Oh. Can I get it like that? Yes! Lunoculus. Okay. Lunoculus. You see, son, there's this thing called office hours. You need to learn to respect it, my boy. See, when you really like a job, you might want to do overtime. Overtime might not seem all that bad for you because you're like, hey, I like the job, it's chill, it's cool. But see, here's the problem. Did you see the Soci guy? That is what happens when you do too well at your job. That is what happens, okay? So even if you like the job, when it's time to clock out, it's time to clock out. Because unfortunately, this is the Fatui, this is Snezhnaya, and they are 1000% going to abuse any sort of good ability that you have. Okay. There's no boat to go there either, is there? Oh, there's a little strip here. Maybe? Maybe. Oh, I thought it was one of those little sea star thingies. Hey, I haven't seen these in a while. Oh. No, of course I don't. Okay, yeah, I can just walk there, I guess. Is that Fontaine? No, it's not. What is that? So this is his house, eh? Or his home? Oh, some ghosts. Can I talk to you? No? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see this. Here lies Lightkeeper Yetu? Ghost! Okay, bye. Not much of a house. More like a shack. Found some ruins. Wait, do I... No, I think... Yeah, no, it's up there. Some nice music.
Oh, no one's guarding this place just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Oh, there he is.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
There's ghosts
there you
everywhere.
Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. Study files.
Yeah, this might be...
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option.
Flins be like, how good are you guys at speed reading?
To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ghost!
Yeah, there's a bunch of ghosts here. What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flins? Do these things just kind of happen?
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time. Sometimes I chat with them.
Many strange things happen here. but this is not one of them.
Okay.
But that file really did move by itself! Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
My worst enemy. Books. I don't see anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey, another file's moving!
The ghosts be helping us. With a similar title, too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
By the ghosts! Didn't you guys see all of the ghosts everywhere?
Hey, seriously, another one?
Y'all are blind.
Okay then.
I'm gonna get stuck on the same line for an hour. Honestly, I feel that. I feel that. See, I have two modes when it comes to reading. I'm either speed reading, or I am fixated on one sentence because I want to make sure that I didn't read it, that I, like, didn't read it wrong.
Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. But why?
Was Rerir actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. Okay. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be he can use Kuvaki? Well, Kalamita did say that he is very interested in the power of the moon.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just the abyssal threat the ancient wait. The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons faced.
What are you referring to?
Ah, you don't know?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rerir grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired. Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. If Kuvaki's more powerful than the Abyss, then he would use it. Yeah.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
Yes.
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery. Huh?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
That's creepy.
I'll go take a look.
Okay. Oh. Bird.
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
Okay.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met.
Yeah.
If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Of course, everything goes wrong the second they leave. Yep, it's called plot, I guess.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
The music.
You're here.
Oh.
As expected.
Okay.
Humans.
Hi.
You never change.
I'm assuming you were human too.
Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
I think you're kind of doing the same thing, you and your lackeys, honestly.
But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Huh? Oh, you don't have an arm.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
True. Unless you, like, tell people, like, hey, did you know that the Wild Hunt can actually use Kuvaki? Like, I don't know.
This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You're baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm like a dum-dum. Okay.
In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
I think it was pretty obvious, Paimon. Like, his body, I guess, was shattered into a million places, and he's finding all of it.
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Okay. I wonder how that works, though. That's my corpse. Okay, edgelord.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning.
I guess there's still fragments, aren't there?
While that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
Okay. And look at the moon right behind.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
You want to go for another round then?
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably.
Yeah, but your heart's still gone.
It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
We get it, man. You're hardcore. Oh boy. So rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption. Dang. This guy's trying really hard.
Behind you! Look at that light!
A short while later. Okay. Shield around the cannon, I see.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, Seems he's now igniting them.
Yep.
Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
Of course.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Hey, it's Nasha Town. I don't know what to tell you.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake.
Exactly.
A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee
There's
without
profit
reserve
to be
put
made.
themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Look, I was just I was just voicing I was just voicing an emotion, okay?
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
You cannot stop the flow of capitalism.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
Oop.
What?
That's pretty bad.
I made that thing. They can't just take it from me. Let me over there. What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Oh.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt.
Yeah.
We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
Bird.
Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what?
The child is
Isn't
angry.
that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
To meet with the guy.
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
Welp.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Oh, we can play as her. Was the fire really necessary, guys? Was it that necessary? Look, you're burning books! Was this really necessary, my dudes? What? You think the Wild Hunt is just gonna grab information from these piles of scrap metal? I don't know, man. What? Yeah, I'm assuming y'all set it on fire. There's nothing else that's like... Look, I know that in revolutions and stuff people light things on fire, but that's to prevent people from getting information. This is just unnecessary chaos.
So far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
The ignorance is the death of wisdom.
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others... Well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
You're just gonna say that.
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
You'll be fine. Wait, you find some NPCs? You got this.
Remember these words.
What the?
The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Ah, okay.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
It is me indeed.
At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Look at my big antlers. Look how much they grew. They're beautiful. They're majestic. Everyone, look at my lanterns. My lanterns. Oh my god, I can't speak. Everyone, look at my antlers. Aren't they cool? They look cool, don't they? Awesome. Everyone, just look at them. Don't look at the cannon. Just look at me. Look at me, guys. Child.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
There is indeed.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Are you pointing fingers at me? Quell the disturbance.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
Guys,
the
look at this.
You fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny
yes, actually.
is no excuse for greed and destruction.
Exactly.
The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Do not cry, for I have cool glowy antlers. Yes. They're big, and they glow, and they look majestic.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
And there's a reason why they call deers princes of the forest.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Oh, I forgot to make another big antlers joke. Look at the giant antler tree thing behind me.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up.
Yeah.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
We'll be fine.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
What the? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I think I failed the minigame. Or not? Yeah, I did.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
Did I do it right? I don't know. I think I did. Wait, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh. I'm just dumb.
What happened to the path?
Oh.
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Well, if I did not want to keep my wishes, I think I would end up getting Lauma. But my calling for Geo is rising. Now that is 100% fair. I have been trying to get Zhongli for, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. If I'm wrong, then whoopsie. I have been trying. Ooh, nice. I have been trying to. Cute, cute, cute. Real cute. I have been trying to get Zhongli literally since the game basically came, like since he first came out. I've been trying to get him. Okay, that's technically a lie.
What are you doing here?
Do I have to fight that thing? No, I think I do. Okay. Fine. I have no idea how she works, but... Oh, that's right. I can use her too. I also have zero idea as to how she works.
Interference detected.
I mean, well, what?
Easy. What made you think I couldn't take on one of my own designs, huh?
True.
Preparing for
Oh. Okay.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded.
Oop.
Preheating complete.
Uh-oh.
The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Uh-oh.
Aw, alright. Let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
Oh? Okay. Wait, huh?
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
We are out of time.
Uh-oh. That's not good, that's not good.
All your efforts have been futile.
Oh no.
It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Because I'm the traveler? all men of law that we keep silent for the land. Let the dead bury the dead. And Nepo becomes Spider-Man. As they stood in the door of the golden house, guarding the eternal flame. Oh! Well, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's a lot of power. Pretty strong. There she is! Nice, nice. Good on my little robot girl. Enough of my goat? Yes. Yes, indeed. The hands! The hands! I'm waiting for, like, that one part to appear. Creepy hands. Very creepy hands. Okay. There he is! There he is! There he is! There he is! Rerir! The blasphemy against death! God, he's so edgy. He's so freaking edgy. It kind of hurts. I love it. Hoyo really did go, okay, how far can we take this? How far can we take this with this guy? All bandaged up, chest exposed, face covered up except one red eye. Every single word he says sounds like it comes from like a...
Well, that's not good.
It sounds like it comes from a 14-year-old really trying to sound deep. Oh.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Punch him! Punch him! Punch him!
I can barely muster 10% of
Punch him! Oh my god!
You've ruined everything again.
Punch him, guys!
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Give him a kick. Come on.
What's with him?
He really is super tall. He is, though. This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before, really? Oh, oh.
Granddaughter.
That...
Flindis.
Are you okay?
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone.
Okay.
All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant.
Okay.
You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Okay. You good, bro?
Fools. Time to die!
We could have given him a swift kick to the face the second he started complaining. I'm just...
Potential to be driven mad by knowledge.
Okay.
But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Look, man, I ain't that desperate. I ain't that desperate. I don't know, dude. Whoa, 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 this music, okay?
You're wrong.
Oh! Hi!
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
You had to do the neck crack.
You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
I'm just watching right now. This is cool. This is so cool. Damn, bro, you claim to be so strong and you can't even fight a scrap of metal? I don't know, man. You don't seem as cool, as powerful as you say you are. Nope. Well. I stand corrected. Where is that the right phrase? I don't know if that's the right phrase. That is a very... Now I had a thought.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Oh. Never mind. I guess he is stronger. Forgot what I said. So what did he get? What did he get?
We're safe?
Oh, where are we? Whoa, wait, dude. Where are we?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape.
Oh!
You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Oh, okay.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh. Talk about good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
He was going to kill you.
I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
He was going to kill you.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever.
Bro, did you see
Polonia
him?
Would have been fine in a head-on clash.
Did you see him?
Battles just get chaotic.
Did you even look at him? Of course he has no honor. Of course he... Do you even hear a word he says?
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier.
I mean,
or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
ignoring her, I guess.
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Okay. Bye, I guess.
Well, anyway, thank you.
We wouldn't have been in a tight spot without you. That was quite impressive.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too.
Hey.
But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did you also have a hand in that?
That's true.
No.
Okay.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it?
Oh, okay,
Emma wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go
Bye.
now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. You good?
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, no. No, we are basically gonna be ending the stream. That was a lot. And I do want to mention some things, but for now, if I go to Nashtown, I'll trigger the next cutscene, will it? Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I guess we're gonna stay here for now. But yeah, let me just get all of the little goodies, and then I don't know how far I am to finishing the quest. What's this? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know how far I am to finishing the quest. Probably not that much though. I'm not gonna lie. But there's also a little part of me that's like, I don't know, man. It's late. It's hella late. You know, we could always do a what is it, like a stream where we finish some things up and then run around and set the meadow on fire. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave this. So let's go to the Infinite Void. All right, let's go to my little place and basically chat about what's. Oh, it's just the ending. You sure? Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Something you wish to report? Go.
Hopefully it's not too long, though. Kind of 30 minutes, I think. That's long. 30 minutes is long. Hopefully it's not that. I don't know. Run in there. Okay, let's get through this. Everyone convenes, they tell what happened, blah blah blah.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt.
Yeah, and they were setting town on fire for some reason.
But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Wait, it seems like we have done something akin to... Ah, okay, yeah. No, I don't think they do.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment.
I guess.
If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
No.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, I know, nor was the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flins, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
True.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
Wow. He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Is that gonna be it? Come on.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Dan? Having a little girl? Oh, I guess we are.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be fixated on the outcome.
Is that so, Vane? That Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it. That's a nice line.
Oh,
very nice line.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain?
No, Paimon, I'll tell you when we get.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae, you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred. Until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Oh my god, do I have to? Oh, I was fine with ending it there. Okay.
Hey,
we have.
it's the Wanator. Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
No, we're gonna follow this thing. Okay. Where are you taking me? Wait. Huh? On the roof? What's up here? Oh! Oh, hi! I didn't think I'd see you here.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, didn't expect that though.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture.
True.
And the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Rarier, if I had to guess. He is a threat to all who live in Krai.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Oh.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
Yes.
Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Oh, okay. Okay, we got here then. We got here. I'm concerned about Rarier.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else.
Yeah.
Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
True. Let's talk about the Fatui.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino...
Is too busy taking care of her kids.
Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan.
Yep.
That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
I mean, okay, you don't care, that's fair. Could you tell me, though? No? Okay. I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you, if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you.
Of course.
Or from others.
As always.
And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Alright, Act 2 complete! Okay. Oh god, what now? What now? No! It's the end of the Natlan Arc Conquest all over again. I am trapped. Alright. What do you got, dude?
Interesting.
Yeah?
You followed me this far.
Uh-huh.
Why not show your face?
Who is it?
Haha! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Hey yo, okay, actually forget everything I said.
The name's Varka.
Yes.
Knight of Boreas.
Yes.
And Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Indeed. And we're not gonna see him? No! How dare they? No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Alright, no. No. Oh, where? That's for next time.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Alrighty. Oh my god. Just give me the thing. Thank you. I'll use that for Varka. Alright, let's actually go to the Infinite Void. Let's plop over here. It's him, it's the boy. Yes, it is. Oh, I cannot wait till he shows up. I literally cannot wait. Alright, let's bring the music back on. Okay, I know I say like every stream, oh, I'll try to make like this little talking section like a little bit shorter and blah blah blah. Even and it always ends up being like ungodly long, but like I don't know, it's late, but okay, so I think I'm just gonna do like the basic rundown, I guess. Anyway, Varka. I can't wait for him. It's not over. It's fine. Varka appears. It's fine. We can wait till next time. It's hella late. Okay. It's not over. Varka appears. Yes. Literally, like, oh man, cause the thing with Varka is that like, cause he's been like hinted at since the very beginning of the game, since basically day one, right? And there was a huge fear in, like, for me, and I feel like for some other fans, that Varka was going to end up being, like, God forbid, like a little kid. You know what I mean? Or at the very least, somebody of, like, I don't know, like the short male model, you know what I mean? And, like, not that I think that's, like, the worst thing in the world, because, for me, personally, Genshin does surprise me sometimes with things like that. For example, like Nahida, I really did not like the fact that she had the child model at first, and then after Sumeru, I absolutely fell in love with her, and now I think that her having the child model is a big part of her character. But anyway, that's not important. So let me tell you, when I first heard Varka's voice, like way back, I was like, oh my god, his voice is perfect. It is incredible. No way he's going to be some like young looking person. And then they showed his design, and he's still a little young for me. Like he's still a little too young, I think, for the type of character he's supposed to be, but his vibe, okay? His vibe. So yes, I am 100% excited for him, and I am 1000% going to be rolling for him. Will I get him? I don't know. But that's, okay, Varka hype. I need to calm down. Okay. So, Flins. I think he's pretty cool. Flins is pretty cool. I ended up liking him a fair amount. The only disappointment is that he has no facial hair. I completely agree. I do agree, which I think just goes with the thing that, like, he just looks really young. Well, not really young. He doesn't look that young, but, like, he looks younger than, I think, like, even his voice would match. I came for the moon, yes. But, yeah. I think Flins is pretty cool. I like him. He's chill. I still feel like I need to learn a little bit more about him to really, like, grapple me. Because so far, I just think he's good. He's a good character. I like this little, like, I guess, like, the reveal that he is a fae. And I like this whole thing that, like, he clearly was going through a really depressive state in his life, in his long life. Clearly something happened when he decided to, like, hang out with humans. Something happened. He doesn't tell us what, but something horrible happened, and it's clear that he went through a time of something really depressive. Whether or not him talking about, like, being, like, in an ocean and stuff like that, being in emptiness, like, whether or not that was literal or metaphorical, that's clearly what they were going for, and how the Light Keepers, like, basically, like, helped him out of that rut. Like, and even though he says, oh, I'm a Light Keeper just because it was convenient, I also think, like, no, I think that is a reason why you became a Light Keeper, and why you care a lot about them. So, I think that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool. But I still think I need something, I don't know what else, but he hasn't wowed me just yet. I just think he's cool. He's good. I like him. But I'm waiting for that moment where I'm just like, oh yeah, best character ever. You know what I mean? Or maybe not best character ever, but like, oh, like I really, really like this character. But so far, he's kind of like, he's good. He's good. So yeah. There's that. Rerir's appearance. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Like, because I've seen the fan art, right? He had his emo face, yes. I've seen the fan art of Rerir, And he is everything and nothing that I expected. Like, obviously, I was expecting him to be a bit edgy because look at him. Literally look at him. Like, his design, it was the artists, like, they were clearly trying to make the most edgiest character they possibly could. So obviously, I expected him to be a bit edgy, but I was also expecting, like, again, so far. I was also expecting him to, like, I don't know, be a bit, like, have me treat him more seriously, I guess. Because obviously, like, within the canon of the story, he is, like, a big threat. He is serious. But I feel like they're like, cranking up, like, his edge so much that I am kind of struggling to treat him super seriously. If he were a bit more, like, I'm trying to think of, like, some other... Because, like, I think a good example... Okay, not a good example. But, like... Yeah, actually, a good example. Vettelfernir, like, Dainsleif's brother. Like, his voice, his kind of appearance, but not really, way back in the Kari Bear quest, like, it's like, ooh, spooky, creepy, talking from a crystal, ooh, how scary. But, like, you could take him seriously, you know? Or at least I could. I could take him seriously enough, even it was, yeah. With Rare, I feel like they're just cranking it just a little too much. I feel like they need to, like, draw it back just a tiny bit. Although they're clearly trying to add in a little bit of an element of insanity. But, yeah, so, I don't know, like, he's, like, I think he's cool. But I also kind of want to take him a bit more seriously, because the story is clearly wanting to take him seriously. Who knows, maybe in the next update, like, you know, he will be an actual legit serious threat. We'll see. Story ain't finished yet, you know? So yeah, that's pretty neat. Sandrone came to help us somewhat. I love that Sandrone is, I just love how much of a bitch she is. Columbina literally saves us from dying, and Sandrone is like, what was that for? I built my robot specifically to kill him. Okay, yeah, he was beating up my robot, but, like, you know, not every fight is, like, one-sided. Obviously, my robot's gonna be a little bit damaged. Like, I love that. I love that so much. I love Sandrone. She's cool. Even Paimon was looking at him like he was a whack job. No, the entire time he was going insane after getting his human, not human body. I was like, yo, bro, you good? But, yeah. Sandrone's pretty neat. I love her. And, yeah, okay. So, for, Sandrone is Geo, I trust. I don't know. I haven't seen, I don't know if she even has a vision. I don't know. Okay, so... One final thing I'll say is Flins being a fae, or more specifically just the fae in general, because this is where I get where I'm like, does this have any actual significance, or is this just character design for the sake of character design? And it's the characters that have pointy ears, right? Because, especially when, like, the fae were brought up, like, when Krai was first teased, I assumed, oh, okay, so what I imagined was that all of the characters with pointy ears are fae, or at the very least descendants of fae, at the very least. Because, I mean, yeah, that just makes sense, right? Like, that just makes complete sense to me. And, like, yeah, I don't know, like, faes were a type of people just living there, and maybe something happened that made them spread all around Teyvat, which is why you see people from all over Teyvat with pointy ears. Well, not all over Teyvat, actually. It's mostly just... Yeah, it's not all over Teyvat, actually, now that I think about it. Like, I don't think Mondstadt or Liyue have any characters with pointy ears. Or Inazuma. Sumeru has Layla. Nahida has pointy ears, but I don't know if I count that, because she's a god, so I don't know if I count that. But there's also, like in Natlan, there is, Chaska and Yansan, and, I mean, obviously here in Nodcry, we have Lauma. We have Lauma, and, you know, Lauma is obviously, like, of the deer people. She has the antlers, obviously, but she also has the pointy ears, so I wonder if she's, like, a mixed blood? Well, this is what I was thinking, right? I wonder if she was, like, a mixed blood. Lauma did mention that their bloodline is thinning out, because, like, duh. Klee! I actually forgot about Klee. Yes, you're right. Klee is from Mondstadt. Well, technically, she lives in Mondstadt, but like, yeah. That also depends on Alice and like her whole thing, but that's a good point, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I just kind of assumed that like, okay, something happened to the Fae, they spread all around, well not all around Teyvat, but yes, I know, Klee has pointy ears, I didn't think about that. The Fae, you know, what I was thinking is they spread around Teyvat, and I'm not saying that, like, for instance, like, I don't know about Klee, but like, Chaska, for example. I'm not saying that Chaska is a Fae, but what I was thinking was that, you know, she has some Fae bloodline. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. We must do the world quest of the frost of the moon scions. Maybe we should, yeah. But yeah, and I don't know if my theory, I don't know if it's much of a theory. It's more just a thought that I have. I don't know if it has any weight. I really don't know. It's just a thought I have because, like, on one hand, I'm like, oh, that could be, like, really cool for, like, some world building and info about the Fae, especially since, well, the Fae are more connected to Snezhnaya, and since Snezhnaya is, like, the last of the, like, Teyvatian regions. I don't know. I thought maybe the characters with pointy ears, or more accurately, their existence have some significance. But there's also a little part of me that thinks maybe it's just a character design thing. Like, I don't think, for example, I don't think Lynette being a cat girl has any big lore significance other than the cat girl money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's also, like, the different types of pointy ears, because there's, like, the Klee pointy ears that looks a little bit more, like, animalistic, and then there's, like, the Chaska and Layla pointy ears, which looks like the stereotypical, like, the stereotypical pointy-eared person, like a Legend of Zelda type people. I'm not gonna count Nivelette, because he's a dragon. That's something completely different to me. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Flins, where are your pointy ears? Do you even have them? I don't know. How old is he even? I don't know. Maybe it's in his, like, character stories. Beats me. But, yeah, like I said, it's not really a theory that I had. It's more so a thought, whether or not they might, like, even mention that, acknowledge that. Clearly, something's going on with the Fae. It's very clear that, just from the way Flins talks, that interacting with humanity is not that good for them. Which is interesting because the first Cryo Archon was the king of the Fae, or at least the Snowland Fae. He was the king of the Fae, and, you know, being the Archon, he clearly has humanity to, like, watch over as well, or at least, like, the humans in Snezhnaya. So I wonder what's up with that. Obviously, this is going to be some, like, big lore that might be revealed later on. I'm just thinking out loud. But, okay. I'm gonna end it here. If not, I'll go from one topic to another, and I'm gonna be rambling for like 40 minutes. But yeah, this was pretty cool. This was way longer than I feel like it needed to be, but that's just me complaining because it's late. But yeah, no, pretty good. This was really good for Act 2. I really liked it. I can't really think of any real criticisms or complaints currently so far, like story-wise. I actually think most of the story was pretty tight. First impressions, and it's late. But so far I think it's, yeah, no, definitely, like, at least from, like, my first impressions, the writing for Nod Krai, like, series is such a big improvement from, like, Natlan. Natlan's Archon Quest, I did like, but there was obviously some, like, issues here and there. Nod Krai is, again, first impressions, is doing such a good job at fixing them. Probably because they are trying to, like, focus more on, like, the lore and the story and all of that, but, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all we're doing. For next stream, next week, you know what, maybe we should do the Scion's World Quest. I don't know. Maybe we should. And because I know Luna 2 is coming out pretty soon, so I think we might just be jumping into that. I don't know. But I do hope we have, like, a little teeny tiny bit of time to do a chill drawing stream. But yeah, no, as for now, that's basically it. I don't want to keep you guys here for that long, and yeah. So this was pretty fun. hope you guys like the stream. Thank y'all for sticking by this late. And see you guys next time. Bye!